Alright, let's first find the y coordinate. So we know what x is, so if I plug in 1, I get 1 plus 3 times 1 is 3y minus 2y squared is equal to 2. So let's move everything over. So this becomes 0 is equal to 2y squared minus 3y minus 1. And if I factor that, this will give me 2y, plus 1, minus 1 times y minus 1. So I have two y coordinates. I have y is equal, when x is 1, y is a half, and y is also equal to 1. So that means I'm going to have two tangent lines. Okay, so I have two, when x is 1, I have two y coordinates I need to be aware of. I need to be aware of where x is 1, where y is also a half. And the other one I need to be aware of when x is 1, where y is equal to 1. So I'm going to have two tangent lines, meaning I'm also going to have two slopes. So let's go ahead and find our derivative. I'm going to do it in red. Derivative of x is 1. Derivative of 3xy. So the derivative of the first will be 3 times the second, which is y, plus the first, 3x, times the derivative of the second. Again, the derivative of the second is dy dx. And the derivative of negative 2y squared will be 4y dy dx. And that's going to be equal to 0. And so I'm going to go ahead and plug in my two coordinates. So I'll have one in yellow and the other one in blue so you can find your two m's. So I'm going to plug in the blue one, I'm going to plug in where y is equal to a half and find that m. So this will be 1 plus 3 halves plus x is to 1, so this will still be 3 times 1. So 3 times 1, we'll just leave 3, dy dx. Minus 4 times a half. 4 times a half is 2. So multiplied by dy dx. And that's equal to 0. So 1 plus 3 halves, so that's 1 plus 1.5. That will give me 2.5. I'm going to move it to the other side. So I have equals, we'll go ahead and write 2.5. You guys like decimals. This will be negative. And then finally, so these guys are gone. So I finally have 3 something minus 2 of the same thing. Well, 3 of dy dx is minus 2 of dy dx is, well, that just gives me 1 dy dx. So I have dy dx, so one of the m's is negative 2.5. So our tangent line is going to be y minus a half is equal to negative 2.5 x minus 1. And then let's go ahead and find the other tangent line. I'll make that in yellow. I have 1 plus, not now buddy, I can't read your book right now, I'm sorry. 3 times 1, which is 3, plus 3 times 1 of dy dx is, sorry guys, miniature meltdown, minus 4 times dy dx, and that's equal to 0. So 1 plus 3, this is equal to 4. I'm going to move it to the other side. Again, I have 3 and negative 4, so I have a negative dy dx is equal to negative 4. And if I go ahead and make these both positive, my other slope is going to be 4. So I have y minus 1 is equal to 4 times x minus 1. Shoo! Thanks for being patient.